Welcome to Care Kitchen. Today's guest is writer, comedian, and pancreatic cancer survivor, Wendy Hammers.
Hey, that's me.
That's you.
Oh my, I'm so lucky to be here.
Today we're making
A salmon and sweet potato bake.
In this video, we'll start with prep time. I'll show you how to prepare all of your ingredients. And then it's cook time. We'll season all of our vegetables and fish and gather everything into one pan for a simple, easy to bake meal.
No assembly required.
Let's start cooking.
All right.
Welcome to Care Kitchen, a cooking show for pancreatic cancer patients and caregivers. We're here to offer step-by-step instructions for simple, nourishing, cost-effective recipes. Every patient, survivor, and caregiver knows how hard it can be to cook and eat healthy every day. I'm Chef Gia Fazio, and I look forward to helping you rediscover the joy of cooking and eating one recipe at a time. Here's what we're going to need for today's recipe. 1 1/4 pounds of salmon, that's our protein. 2 cups of sweet potato, that's our antioxidant. 1 zucchini, 1 bunch of asparagus, olive oil, that's our healthy fat. Smoked paprika, cumin, garlic powder, or you can use onion powder, salt and pepper, and 1 lemon. For a low fiber option, peel your zucchini and substitute peeled white potatoes for the sweet potato. For a high fat option, use a tahini drizzle or just add additional olive oil. Let's talk equipment. A chef's knife, cutting board, vegetable peeler, baking sheet, and some tin foil. And not necessary, but always helpful, my trusty bench scraper. Hi, Wendy.
So excited to be
I'm so
here.
glad you're here.
Me too. I'm a big fan of yours.
Oh, gosh.
I am. I'm serious. Well, this is a very special show, so I'm grateful to be part of it. Thank you.
I'm really glad you're here today. Thank you. All right, it's prep time.
Yay, I'm excited.
Before we start prep, let's preheat the oven to 400. We're gonna get started with peeling the sweet potato.
And that's me?
Yeah, so how much experience do you have cooking?
I learned how to cook a little bit during the pandemic. I
Oh,
have to
nice.
say, I really
Okay.
embraced it. And I do love it, but I will leave here with 10 fingers is what I'm saying.
Okay, well, yeah.
Give me some direction here. What would
Are
you
you?
like?
Are you lefty?
I am.
Yes.
You too?
No,
But you like lefties. You're lefty friendly.
I'm lefty friendly. My husband's a lefty.
Perfect.
So,
It's
yeah.
good to have one in every family.
It is, yeah. It keeps a balance.
Help me. What do you want
Okay,
me to
so I actually like to start with a vegetable peeler.
do? Yeah.
Of course.
All right, I'm going towards me.
Yeah, however you want to
Simple,
do it.
okay.
Yep.
All right, it's a beautiful thing. You know, there aren't that many orange foods, and there's even less blue food, according to George Carlin, the late, great George Carlin. He used to always say, there's no blue food. But we do have a few orange.
We
and This is
do.
one of them, and it's
Yeah.
a delicious food. And I know that there are a lot of minerals and good things in the skin, but when you have pancreatic cancer, it's not easy to eat them. So I'm glad we're getting rid of them.
It can be very difficult to digest. Yeah. So
Yes.
did you, during your treatment process, did you experience like sort of different times that you could digest fiber, or did it all come on?
I was like a serious vegetable eater, 2 salad a day girl before I got sick.
Wow.
And then for about a year of my life, I could only eat cooked vegetables, soups, things like that. I couldn't tolerate anything that was like as serious as a skin.
Yeah.
And now I'm all better. Like now it's not an issue anymore, which is kind of amazing. I didn't do this perfectly. Like if I was a barber, you would probably not give me a tip. I'll get rid of it a little more. I wonder if sweet potato is the #1 food that also can be a term of endearment. Like you don't call somebody liverwurst, but you can call somebody sweet potato.
Yeah, you're not gonna say you're my little asparagus. So we can actually grab a bowl and put some of the waste.
I'm not going to ask you which bowl because I know other people have asked you that and they were mocking you. And I am
That's
just
okay.
all about the love.
You
I
know,
can find a bowl for goodness sake. I'm an adult.
Yes. So before we start cutting,
Yes.
the objective of the sweet potato is that it's going to sit on the bottom of the foil and bake alongside all of these other delicious things we have. But cooking times, sweet potatoes or all potatoes take a much longer time. So we want to cut them into smaller pieces.
Is it because it's a dense vegetable?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Very dense, lots of starch and fiber, and it's going to take a long time to break down. So
All right, let's
cubes.
see if I have the same
That's
idea
great.
about thin slices. Is that about good?
Okay, so a couple of things,
help me,
if I
Mom.
can give
Yes,
you.
yes,
Okay,
please.
one is have you ever tried to hold a knife like this?
I'm gonna try it right
Yeah,
now.
I think you can do it with nails even. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so you feel like you have a little bit more control.
Yeah, maybe so. Yeah.
Okay, and then instead of like sawing, do
Okay.
this.
Yes.
So you're doing it like this, right? So the other thing is, the thing about round vegetables is like they can start to move around on the cutting board, right?
Oh yeah.
And there we go.
Hello.
You did it.
Hi, nice to meet you. We need is there some cutting music? What do you know? When you do what you told me to do, it works.
I mean, you're giving
Crazy.
yourself a hard time, but your cuts are very nice and consistent.
I bet you see that to all the girls. I'm so excited.
Now you're my sweet potato.
Aw.
Great.
What do you think? You happy with
Yeah,
this?
we can dice them.
All
We're
right.
just essentially cutting them into smaller pieces.
You have to chew your food well. I know that sounds like, eating 101, but it really is about well chewing your food and making sure you really make it easier for your body. You want to help your body digest any way you can because he
Yeah.
is compromised.
For sure.
And then, and then once you don't have a whole pancreas, like me, I don't have a whole pancreas, and yet my husband still loves me. And I literally, this is the stupidest thing, I literally said to him, do you think you could still love a woman with half a pancreas? And he laughed and he said, you know what, Wendy, believe it or not, your pancreas was not the first thing I was attracted to. All right, so since you're here and you're a professional and I'm clueless, why don't you show me a fantastic way to do this that would not occur to me?
So I'm gonna cut these strips.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna turn them 45 degrees and then cut them the same way.
Oh, yours are gorgeous. I mean, come on, seriously. I have sweet potato envy. Do you see what's happening here?
You were talking about fiber and breaking things down into smaller
Yeah,
pieces.
for sure.
Is there a balance and chewing?
Any of the pancreatic cancer patients that are tuning in and their caregivers, God bless you all, wherever you are, will know that you eat what your body can tolerate, essentially.
Yeah.
For me, cooked foods and warm foods and slow chewing, and then I was fine. And digestive enzyme called creon, so that I could digest.
So you could, yeah, actually.
And it's the only thing I have to do now. I just take that with every meal. And I know you talk a lot. I've heard you on, because I'm a groupie and I've watched all the episodes. I know you talk a lot about salt and whether or not people are allowed to have salt. I was told by a nutritional oncologist that I absolutely needed salt, and it was important to rebalance the body to counter the counter effects of the negative effects of the chemo.
Okay.
I needed salt, and I needed high quality animal protein. So
Okay, great.
most time when people find out that I survived pancreatic cancer, they're like, "Are you vegan now?" Like, no, I'm whatever the opposite of a vegan is. I was more like that before.
Oh, really?
And now I just listen to my body and I eat foods that I think, well, that I can tolerate, that work well in my body, but that also are delicious. A lot of spice. Yeah, it's all that stuff that you're making. I'm telling you, I'm not just saying it.
I love it. Well, it sounds like
on
maybe I could get some recipe ideas from you.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, I think we're probably good.
Okay, let me see it. Just like this with my hand, just like that. Did I do it right?
You did.
Okay. It's a really great tool. So
Okay,
here,
great. Next we can do the zucchini.
So get rid of this guy. I don't know what that's called. Does it have a name, the end of the zucchini?
The top.
It's the top? Okay, that seems good. Okay, now cut it this way.
Yeah, I mean, I might try to dice it in a similar fashion as to the sweet
Because
potato.
that last one went so well.
It did.
Just torturing me. What is happening here? All right.
It is gonna cook faster, so
Yes.
we can do thicker pieces.
See, this is easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like, this zucchini is down with being dinner. It's like, yes, please, cut me. Now, are those too big? A little too big?
What do you think?
I think you have the little too big face. I think you're showing me that it needs to be a little
I
smaller.
would just maybe cut them in half.
Okay, let's do it. Zucchini is, I would think it's high in vitamin C. That's just my guess, because it's a green.
It is. Yeah.
And antioxidant, of course.
Always. Yep. We can put this in a separate bowl.
Great. Okay.
Can't have too many. Can't have.
Too
I
many
think next,
bowls.
actually, we slice the lemon. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're going to end up putting these slices on top of the salmon before we bake it. At least 2 slices for I think each piece of salmon. So you want to try to
Gonna
get.
get rid of the ends first.
Sure.
The little lemon butt. That's what I call it.
Lemon
That's probably
butt.
not the right name. It is lemon butt. All right, like that.
Yeah, it's great.
By the way, I did not know as much about the positive properties of the lemon as you've spoken about on the show in regards to helping people with taste, if they wake up their taste buds again.
Did you experience taste changes?
Not that much. Can I tell you the biggest thing I had that was so torturous is cold sensitivity. Oh, really? Can't eat anything that's really cold. It feels like somebody put ice shards or glass in your mouth. It's an effect of the chemo. At least the one I was on FOLFIRINOX.
Okay.
The doctors refer to it affectionately as FU. Can I say that? I just did. Okay.
Look at that.
Okay. All in the bowl.
All in a bowl.
Everybody in. All right.
Everybody goes in a bowl.
Does the rind have flavor?
It does.
Oh, well, I guess for
It
zest,
has
you can make it.
the peel actually has lemon oil in it, and that's gonna have a nice, very intense flavor. So we want to leave the rind on for these.
All of those essential oils. If you're in the hospital and you're going through chemo and doctors are like putting alcohol and they're doing all kinds of things to you, just say, just a moment, please, and smell the lemon or smell the essential oil. And then you're floating away in your head and you forget that you're in the hospital.
We're
That's
back
what
in
I
Greece.
do. Yes, exactly.
So we can put these over on our prep tray, and next we'll do the asparagus.
They're not going to go in a bowl, are they, the asparagus?
I don't think
It won't fit.
it doesn't.
By the way, is it, and I'm not the first person to lose sleep over this, asparagus or asparagus?
I don't know.
Guys?
Nope.
If asparagus?
It's
What do you
just
think?
asparagus.
No. All right, so
A bunch of asparagus.
you don't want me to cut these, do you? You want me to do
Okay,
something else?
so this is a very good question.
All right.
The proper way is actually to snap the ends, and the reason why is because asparagus are harvested at different times, and as they age, they tend to dry out from the bottom, and so this will start to get really woody and very difficult to chew. We were talking about things that are
Yes.
not great,
Yes.
and so by snapping them, they will naturally break off. That woody part will go away, so you kind of just feel where that is, and you can kind of see it bending a little bit, and then you just
That's great. Snap,
Snap,
crack.
snap.
Flying asparagus.
Asparagus down.
I like this technique. I don't need to use the knife for this.
Not for this.
'Cause I can just simply snap, crackle, pop asparagus. I love it. So good. It's actually very satisfying.
It is.
Snap. Because I don't know. Oh, I'm so happy about this.
Now, what's interesting about this? Do you notice anything interesting about all of these pieces?
They're not exactly uniform in size, but they're
No, but they're pretty close, right?
Yeah,
So we
pretty
just used what might feel like a really like archaic way of doing it, but they all came out relatively the same size.
great. And
That-
you want to have your things that you're cooking relatively consistent in size because it affects cooking time or something like this.
Ta-da!
Okay, cool.
Yep. Okay, so now that we've got our asparagus ready, we can move it over to the prep tray.
Okay.
And the last but not least thing we need to do is measure out our spices.
So we have cumin, smoked paprika, and garlic powder.
The recipe's written to have 1 teaspoon of each, but sometimes like you might be feeling more garlic or you might be feeling more cumin, so you can adjust it however you might like it to taste.
I defer to you. I mean, I love spice, so I'm all for all of these things.
All right. You want to start with a teaspoon of each and see how we feel?
Yes. All right.
Okay, there we go.
All right, great. I always talk to the food while I'm cooking.
I
Do you do
love
that?
it.
Talk to the
Yeah,
spices.
get it involved, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like kids.
All right, so now all we have left is the garlic powder. That's maybe a good amount.
It's great.
Okay, great.
Okay, so that can go on our prep tray.
All right, very good.
All right.
I think that's everything.
That's everything.
Yeah.
1 1/4 pound of salmon, 2 cups of sweet potatoes, 1 zucchini cut into large chunks, 1 bunch of asparagus, tough ends removed, 1 teaspoon of smoked paprika, 1 teaspoon of cumin, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, and 1 lemon sliced with seeds removed. It's cook time.
Yeah.
And the first thing we're gonna do is we're going to give these sweet potatoes a head start. We're gonna throw them in the microwave.
Oh, great.
Okay, what do you think, 3 minutes?
Yeah,
Should we-
3
should we do-
minutes.
Okay.
I usually do 6 minutes when the potato is whole, but if it's
Oh.
already cut up, it's gonna take less time. That's my guess. So why are we putting the sweet potatoes in the microwave as opposed to cooking them with the rest of the guys?
Right, so I mean, we talked earlier about how they're gonna take longer to cook. We want to make sure that we're cooking everything, but not overcooking. So we're gonna give those sweet potatoes a little head start. It's just kind of to accelerate their.
We want them to all come out at the same time. So one of the things that I want to share with you, being a pancreatic cancer survivor, in a couple of weeks will be 10 years that I'm pancreatic cancer
Oh my
free.
gosh, that's incredible.
So grateful. I know,
Wow,
I'm lucky.
congratulations.
Thank you. I'm very, very fortunate. And I also know what we put in our bodies makes a difference, both food and thoughts. Right?
Yes.
Really,
Yeah.
what are you feeding your brain and what are you feeding your soul? What are you feeding your heart? All those things really make a difference. So try to do my best in all those areas. You know, there's no perfect, but I try. And all of these things together, a balanced meal, and plus with the spices that we're adding, it's going to be so satisfying. Food is our friend. It should not be the enemy. We shouldn't be afraid to eat.
Oh,
I think it's
there's
time.
our timer. Let's grab these out.
Sweet potato time.
So we'll set these here. Oh, they're warm.
All right, they're pliable.
They are.
A little more than
They are. So they're not as good. They're not going to be as tough. And you can. There's some hotter spots in there, and that's okay because they're starting.
Still
to,
gonna cook. I mean,
they're-
we have-
yeah, they still have a ways to go. We've not done anything to damage any of the nutrients in here. We're just accelerating that process. Okay, so the first thing we'll do is we'll line the baking sheet with tin foil.
Great. This I can do.
So actually, we're going to go ahead and season our zucchini and sweet potato with our spices, so we can put those together.
Vegetables
Go for
first?
it. Yep.
Okay, and then are we gonna? Am I tossing them with?
Yes.
Get the spices all over. Yeah.
I think that's great. What we want to do is when we put these on the pan, we're going to want to create sort of like a little foil tent.
Oh,
So I would
that's
try
fancy.
to, when you put the vegetables on here, I'd keep it towards the center of the sheet pan.
Okay.
Oh, that does smell good.
Right. So good. Thank you. It smells really good. It's the
does.
cumin, and then
Yeah, I'd make
make
them
like an
a
island,
nice
a vegetable island.
even layer. We want them to cook evenly, and they're only going to cook evenly if they have.
They have access to the heat.
That's right. Then we can put our asparagus on there, and you can kind of just lay them across. Then I have some
Lovely.
gloves here, if you're so inclined.
Okay.
So what I would do is just take a piece of salmon. We're gonna lay it on top.
Wow. Same.
Yeah,
That way because they're distributed.
very good call. And so by doing like the thicker side on this side and thinner,
Heat system.
exactly, so that hot air is gonna circulate around these.
I don't know what
molecules.
this means, by the way, but
There was a-
we
there's a-
understand each other. It's putting the thicker side of the piece on one side and then
Yep.
it's alternating it because it's better for the heat distribution.
That's right. They're more likely to cook evenly.
Wait, this guy's got to go this way.
That's good. Yeah, I think so.
Oh, so pretty.
Okay, great. And so now we can season with salt and pepper. Okay, so how would you like to season this? Do you like to use the spoon or do you like to use your hand?
I do a pinch, a liberal pinch. Tell me if you think that's a good amount.
I think it's great. I might even do a little more.
Even a little more.
A little more on it. And so when in this case, I
have
would
to get in there too.
I would concentrate on the thicker pieces, like
look at
this.
you. Okay.
On the thicker sides, yep. Right,
Okay.
then the thinner.
That's great.
Next, we can do some pepper.
Oh yes, love pepper. Not only is it delicious, but it's really good for you and it has a lot of very important antioxidant properties.
It is. It's a wonderful ingredient. It's a way of adding some flavor to food without actually, having to add any additional calories. Okay, great. And then we're gonna grab some olive oil. So I'm just gonna do a little drizzle here.
Drizzle.
Just brush it over the top.
And this is the good fats. This is the thing
is
people have
good
to remember.
And I'm gonna add a top layer here. So we're just gonna push that down, and then we're gonna
Roll this in.
roll.
Oh, look at you making a little package. That's beautiful.
Little tent. And also we forgot the lemon. This happens. Ta-da!
So-
Okay, if you don't mind holding the tin.
No, I don't mind at all. So gorgeous. All right, everybody's in.
All right, let's pop it in the oven. All right, and we're gonna bake that for about 25 to 30 minutes. So Wendy, tell me how you got involved with the foundation.
I am involved in a pancreatic cancer support group online that I found through UCLA in Los Angeles. And in that group, I kept hearing murmurings about Roger Magowitz, Seena Magowitz Foundation. I kept hearing a lot of things. So I went and checked it out online, and I ended up going last year till Milwaukee, and I got to hang out with a lot of other thriving, surviving pancreatic cancer people, which was a joy and a bit surreal. They actually had us, where the Milwaukee Brewers play, they had a sit-down dinner inside the stadium, and there were fireworks, and they put our names up. It was very cool. So that's how I found it, my way to you guys, and now I'm going to be doing some other projects with you too.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, I'm going to be teaching a creative writing class to help.
Oh.
Writing is a tremendous tool that helped me in my recovery, and so I'm going to be teaching a class online for whoever wants to come. It's free.
Oh, that's good. Can I go?
Yes, are you
I
kidding?
would love that.
Love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be coming up soon. It is really, there is something to be said for finding your people. It's like, it's that whole thing about like being in a club that no one ever wanted to join, but boy, am I lucky I have other people that I'm going through this with.
Yeah, for sure. I imagine you both can find support and also help support other people.
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like with what I went through, if it could help anybody, that makes what I went through better, easier. I'm grateful to share what I've learned.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Well, 10 years is no small feat.
Right? It's
Really
pretty
something
cool.
else.
Yeah, and our numbers are growing. We're trying to get more and more folks, and this is the kind of thing that will help. Not only the actual food that you're showing people, which is medicine, but also the community is so important.
Yeah.
It really makes a difference.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to say, anybody that's watching this show, whether you're a caregiver or you're currently in the middle of what I call the cancer dance, people survive this all the time. Someone's always at the bottom of the bell curve, and you should just assume it's you. That's how I looked at it. I didn't have the bandwidth, physical, spiritual, psychological, or emotional bandwidth to consider living and dying, so I just picked living and hoped I was right. So glad to be here. I told myself I had to live like another 20 or 30 years so I could annoy my husband more. So there's that.
I'm sure he loves
Everybody
that.
has different motivations, right?
Hey, you hang on to that. That's a good one. So you said you found writing to be a really helpful tool to help you sort of process everything you were going through. Were
Yes.
there other things that also helped you?
I surrounded myself with the most positive people and thoughts I could. People asked me right away, how can I help? And I said, if you know anybody who survived pancreatic cancer, I'd like their phone number. And if you have any bad news about anything around health, I need to hear it never, ever, never, ever. I just knew that wouldn't be helpful.
Yeah.
I really do believe you want to deal with cortisol and stress levels and do everything you can to regulate your system. My friend set up a page for me on Facebook, and it was like, I said, I want pictures of cool cats, because I love cats,
Yeah.
and hot men. And then my friend Kelly Carland, God bless her, she sent me a picture of like a guy from Alaska who was sweating and a cat that was freezing. She said, I think I got it wrong. Like she had it all backwards. She made the cat was hot, yeah. But silly things, because humor is a tool for perspective. Because what we go through is absurd and crazy. And if you can't find a way to laugh at yourself in the middle of it, it's really helpful. I mean, without my sense of humor, I wouldn't be here. And so you have to find the ridiculousness in it and celebrate what you can. And there are good days and bad days. I will say this, I was an optimist before I got sick. People say, well, it's easy for someone like you to be positive. What would you say to somebody that's neurotic or a typical worrier? And I really thought about it, and I thought there's two words: worry later, but not now. Now, just what is happening in this moment? Do you have physical pain in your body? Lie down, put a heating pad on, and just do some meditation and go to sleep, but not to worry about the big picture. I just did one day at a time, one meal at a time, and one pain at a time. I mean, when I was going through my process, I'm a stand-up comic by trade, and a lot of my friends who are comics threw a fundraiser, and I laughed so hard that I didn't need pain medicine for like 3 days after that.
Oh
It's
my
like
God.
did something in my body. It was wild. It's good to have good friends. I should say this. Have good friends. Don't wait to get sick to have good friends. Have good friends because that's what makes life more livable and makes the world a sweeter, smaller place. And then sometimes you need them. And they will be there for you if you already have cultivated beautiful relationships. When I was first diagnosed, I was fortunate enough through another podcast or something I heard to be connected to a woman named Marissa Harris, who is a cancer coach. And the first thing she taught me was, you must love your doctors and they must love you, or else you have to get new doctors. And I know the Seena Magowitz Foundation is all about finding beautiful marriages between trials and doctors and patients and putting them together. It's really a mission of theirs, and it's so important. And the other thing she said to me is, you have cancer, but you're not cancer. This is a temporary situation, and this too shall pass. And I really had to think about it that way. You have to know yourself well enough to know what's going to work for you. Some people need a lot of people around them. Some people need a lot of quiet.
Right.
Define what's going to, and that's true even without being sick. Really to start to listen to our bodies. They're so wise. They have so much good information. We just usually go, yeah, whatever.
Ignore it.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
And I finally, cancer got my attention. I needed to slow down in my life and look at certain things that I never would have looked at if I had not gotten sick. So in that way, I'm grateful for it. I think you have to take it on as a lesson. I feel like it's been a master class in self-love. That's my experience with cancer. I'm kind of an old hippie and I'm a pacifist. I don't really relate to this idea of you're gonna kill cancer. You hear a lot of that. People go, you're gonna kill, you got this girl, you're gonna kill. I didn't relate to that. I thought, this thing showed up in my life, there must be a reason. I'm gonna learn as much as I possibly can. And once I've learned the lessons I need to learn, then I'm gonna say, okay, we're done. But I really tried to say, all right, you're here, there's a reason you're here. And then I finally did write an actual letter to break up with cancer. And I wrote up, dear cancer, here's the thing, it's not gonna work with us. We're not a good fit, we want different things. You know, it was that kind of a letter. And it worked. I mean, I needed to sort of make it official. The writing, I can't say enough about the writing, it's a really important tool because the page is a safe place to find out what you're feeling. When you're going through something like this, you don't even know what you're feeling. It's so overwhelming. But the page doesn't judge. It's a safe place, like cheap therapy, and you just write it down. And there's a lot of amazing writing groups and support groups around the country that are available to people. And if you need to find them, Seena Magowitz Foundation is a great place to start. Yeah. So after I broke up with cancer, I started dating this guy named Ned. Do you know what this is, Ned? It stands for No Evidence of Disease.
Oh, wow.
Is that
cool? I like it.
I know. Yeah, Ned's my boyfriend.
Ned's your side piece.
Totally. Yeah, side hustle.
Oh, and there's our timer.
Yay. Yeah, it just smell good. Delicious.
Okay, let's set it on the cutting board. I'll close this guy.
I'm so excited.
Just be careful when you go to open this at home that there's a lot of steam that's been trapped in here. So you want to make sure that you're opening it away from you. So we're just gonna gently unfold it this way.
But it's too hot. You could really hurt yourself. So.
You really can. So just
do it a little bit at a time.
There we go.
Oh my goodness.
Ta-da.
Gorgeous.
So the white on this fish is actually albumin. It's a protein that is sort of comes out of the fish naturally during the baking process, and it's a very good indicator of actually that it's cooked all the way through.
Oh, wow.
And that's a science snippet. Wouldn't mind bringing a dish over here for me. Okay, that's okay. We get a little asparagus.
I know, one rogue asparagus. When you are recovering from anything scary like what I went through,
yes,
you have to have things ahead of you to be excited about. And a delicious meal with friends is definitely one of those things.
Oh,
it's like something to look forward to. It's very important.
Oh,
gorgeous. Okay.
Okay, it's eating time. My favorite. All right, you ready to eat?
Absolutely.
All right,
let's
get in there.
And I'm gonna say a little, not a prayer, but just a little thing. A votre santé. Do you know what that is?
I don't.
Means to your health.
Oh, a votre santé.
Votre santé.
Thank you. Okay, we're gonna get a little bit, you said a little bit of everything?
Yeah.
A potato.
The potato.
Cheers. Cheers.
Oh my goodness. That's so good.
Nice fresh flavors. The smoked paprika in there I think really adds something. The sweet potato, not too sweet.
No, it's perfect. And people should not be afraid of spices. This is just enough to make it interesting, but not overwhelming.
That's a really nice way to say it. Good.
Thank you, Gia.
Oh, thank you, Wendy. Oh, I enjoyed this so much today, too. So much fun.
Thank you. All right, good. Thank you. Thank you for having me. It was wonderful.
Wendy, can you please tell us where the best place is to find your projects?
Oh, that's easy. You can go right to my website, which is my name, wendyhammers.com. Like hammers, like if I had a hammer, but a lot of them. wendyhammers.com. And also, I have a book coming out next year.
Wow.
I'll come back and tell you about that next
great.
time. Yeah,
Oh,
so that'll
cool.
be next year, but it'll all be on the website. So.
Oh, I'm very excited.
Oh, and if they're Instagram people, Wendy Joy's World.
Wendy Joy's World. Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Please like and follow. It really does help us grow our channel. You can find the complete recipe, including all of the dietary substitutions, in the description below or on carrotkitchen.org. From all of us here at Carrot Kitchen,
See you next recipe.
Bye. Bye. Bye.